this next topic, Tesla prices have fell 8.5% year over year, and used prices have also fell on top of that. So let's take a look at some of the resources, and should you be looking at a used Tesla or a new Tesla, depending on what type of buyer you actually are. So let's take a look at it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. Lance, thanks for asking this question. Are used Teslas worth taking a look at from their used inventory? Well, the average price of a used EV in April was $55,000. This is a new EV, which is 8.5% less than last year. So there's been big price drops year over year. And this could have just happened, or it did just happen pretty recently with all the different price drops in these past 3 months. So the used market does take some time to kind of adjust to all that, because there's a little bit of a slowdown. There's lease turn in. There's people that trade in their vehicles. There's auction sales. So it does take a little bit of a time, maybe even a couple of weeks to a couple of months, for the used side to reflect any new car price drops. And on top of that, I was talking to a person that scheduled a call earlier today at the Patreon link down below, and they're talking about buying a used Model 3. Well, there's some things to think about here. Tesla just released the 0.99% offer on the Model Y, and so certainly that's going to have a trickle effect on the Model 3 prices, because now there's probably a lot of people out there, maybe you're watching, maybe you're thinking about it, about selling your current Model 3 and trading it in for a Model Y. So once the market starts to flood with more Model 3s, you can see what might happen to the valuation of the Model 3s. So if you're looking to buy one, maybe it's worth waiting just a little bit longer to see what might happen to the prices of Model 3 in the near future. And on top of that, we've got this brand new Model 3 Performance that also rolled out as well. And so certainly a lot of people might have older Model 3 Performances and might be looking to sell or trade it and get into a newer vehicle as well. So certainly the prices of EVs, having a new car MSRP price adjustment is going to have an effect on the used side. And on top of that, any sort of used values will also have an effect as well. So we can take a look at Car Gurus. We can always look at this fantastic report, which shows us year over year prices for all different Tesla vehicles out there. And we can see across the board, Model 3, S, X, and Y, 30 to 32% drops in price year over year on the used side. And this will probably keep going down as we go through the rest of the year. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff on this, with prices of new EVs dropping 8.5%. That's going to have a trickle effect on the used side across the board. But let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking.